Hi friends, Renee here. I wanted to start I think it's going to end up being about 6 parts, or perhaps 2 parts of 4. So potentially 8 different videos in this series. I'm dedicating this series to things to consider before you start to put your life's vision into a plan. So if you've been following me and you followed the last series where we talked about writing into the vision that is your life and using the writing wisdom practice to do that, once you get really clear about the vision that you want to have for your life, it's time to start moving into that plan. What can you do in the here and now to start leaning into that vision for your life? But there's some things that we want to consider first. And today, and in preparing for this series, I'm really utilizing the 2.5 decades of experience I have in the corporate world of managing large projects and programs, and taking some of those concepts and adapting them to the personal. So in a corporate setting, we have something called stakeholders. They are typically the executives that have a vested interest in the completion of this program being successful. So if we look at the concept of stakeholders in life, in the personal, who are the stakeholders in your life, in your plan? Who has a vested interest in your life's vision being successful, other than obviously yourself? So things to consider when you're looking at who are your stakeholders in your life's plan. Perhaps it could be your spouse or significant other, or a long-term relationship, something like that. It could be your children. Your children could have a vested interest in the success of your life's vision. It could be your parents or grandparents. Could be extended family. It could just be someone who is very close to you and has kind of a day-to-day participation in your life. So I want you to think, before we lean forward into moving from that life's vision into a plan, into those things that you can tackle in the here and now to move toward that coming into fruition. Who are the stakeholders in your life? And what kind of a stakeholder are they? How vested are they in your life's vision? Are they a high priority stakeholder, for instance? Do they have a lot riding on your success? Your children likely do have a lot riding on your success. Perhaps your parents, not as much. So taking that into consideration and making a list of who are those stakeholders and what kind of interest, what kind of vested interest do they have in your life. That's the message I wanted to leave you with today. Write that down, jot that down, and as we move into the planning stage, this will all come back and be important to know. So I hope you'll consider joining me. If you like this video and this content around life's visioning, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I promise there is way more to come. This is just one in a series of many, just to prepare you for planning. And then we'll do some planning work, and then we'll talk about what to do when things go awry along the way. So lots to come. I hope you'll consider joining us. And if you're interested in using the writing wisdom practice for healing work or for life's visioning work, we'll leave the link below, and you can check out my classes on my website. I'd love to see you there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.